Ottawa says it's doing more to alleviate the backlog and frustration as Canadians scramble to get their hands on a passport. We've been reporting on this all week. What a frustrating time it's been for hundreds of would-be travelers, particularly in Quebec, where they've endured chaos, long lines, and uncertainty trying to get their passport. The minister in charge says Ottawa is throwing a lot more people into the job now and coming up with a new system to help work through the backlog.
We already have dozens of people from IRCC who are working on passport processing, so that should help with the number of passports that are being processed. We expect to bring on about 200 people from CRA specific to the Quebec region, as well as we've identified about 70 people from Statistics Canada who will also be coming on, and we've sent a call out to federal government employees to identify even more resources.
So that's Minister Karina Gould there, and she was saying at that briefing that it takes 12 to 15 weeks to train passport officers. So bringing them over for the job, but there's still quite a lag until they are trained. But the first batch of those newly trained workers should be set soon to get to work. Now, Sarah Levitt has the picture for us from Montreal.
It's become a familiar sight outside of Passport Canada's Guy Favreau office. A monster lineup, rain, and frustrated would-be travelers.
2 days and a half waiting in the line, under the rain.
Florent Cohen's story isn't unique among this crowd. Days of waiting to get his 4-month-old a passport so he can go to France and meet his grandparents.
I can't apply for a passport before he's born.
Another attempt by passport employees at better organization.
They went through the whole lineup, informing that agents would pass by, get the information to better triage people.
Who will finally take the responsibility of this monumental Liberal fiasco?
In the House of Commons,
I understand the frustration of Canadians.
The minister responsible for passports carefully defensive, explaining the backlog of applications. Gould notes the triage system is being used now in Montreal and will be in place across Canada in the days to come.
85% of those are new passports, so first-time passport holders, and of that, 43% are for children.
A child's application requires the permission of both parents. New hires and a streamlined printing process should ease the wait, the government says. Cohen was meant to fly but rescheduled the flight for Saturday. Now, though, he's moved down on the triage priority list.
They don't have an answer to give us, so we are there expecting for something, and we don't know if it will happen or not.
A waiting game with no clear end in sight. Sarah Levitt, CBC News, Montreal.